Hey, ad creatives. I'm your personal trainer. Here to train you in how to make branded content that's made for TikTok. With this workout from filmmaker and TikTok creator David Maga, you'll be in top TikTok shape in no time. Let's get going. So how do I make my videos more addicting and fun to watch? That's a great place to start. This first exercise is called Made for Play, and it's going to break down all the ways you can play with storytelling within the app. Check this out. On TikTok, creativity's at your fingertips. So step out of the edit suite and start playing. Anyone with a phone can make a TikTok like this, or this. A lot of people can do this really, really well, but we've seen it. But hold on, I got something for you. Exploration and playing as you go is key on TikTok. It allows you to discover what's right for your brand visually, and it's gonna keep people watching for whatever it is you're trying to say. Whether your transitions involve clothing or locations or whatever else you can imagine, it's all done within the app.
So start, play.
If you want to know more, watch part 2. Okay. But what about subcultures? Should I be making content for the broad ones or the more niche ones? Okay, sure. We'll get into that with Made for Communities. This one's all about how to speak to different groups and connect with new audiences. Cool. One way to reach bigger audiences on TikTok is by harnessing the power of smaller ones. Subcultures are niche communities that form around common passions and interests. I like to think of them as the new demographics, and they have this power to influence culture on and off the platform. Now here's the story of how I engaged communities within TikTok to reach a way bigger audience. I wanted to see how could I use practical effects, storytelling, and just a little bit of camera trickery to reach niche communities, or subcultures as we call them. While I was shooting a film in South Dakota, my friend had this 50-foot man lift just sitting on the farm doing nothing. So the next day I ordered a prop cosplay piece, found a leaf blower in a shed, and there we were. I was strapped into this man lift and we shot this. It was wild. Over 2 million views, and I got a surge of new followers who would have never discovered my page otherwise. Subcultures can be rabid with engagement when you create something that speaks to them.
If you want to know more, watch part 3.
Hey, David, I see a lot of videos getting made from comment replies. How does all that work? Well, David, every comment is just another great idea that's waiting to be flexed. Now let's take a look at what makes comments so valuable. They say never to read the comments. I say comments equal content. I think that comments are the new creative briefs for social. Comments tell you how the content's being received, questions people may have for you, and topics they want to see more of. So when I reply to comments, sure, it increases my engagement, but I do it because it invites others to leave one of their own. You and I both know that brands are always going to have their content calendars, but peppering in some reactive content can fundamentally drive connection and engagement with your audiences.
Watch part 4.
So, what should I look for when working with creators? Well, all right, here's our next session. This is Made for Co-Creation. Having worked in agencies myself, I know how hard it is to get a great idea through. So when I think back to all the branded partnerships on my page, the best partnerships have been the ones that actually felt like, well, a partnership. Me and the creative team bounced ideas back and forth and were able to communicate what the brand needed to say, but through my own visual style. Here are my 3 tips for co-creation. If you're working with 5 different creators, they're gonna need 5 different briefs. You should tailor each one to what you want them to bring to the campaign idea.
Don't be a helicopter parent. Instead, provide guardrails for them to be themselves.
We've all seen influencers who just look like talking billboards, but creators are a bit different. They're a part of the creative team and they're gonna benefit from your creative direction. Trust me, I've been on both sides of this. And when it comes to co-creation on TikTok, you're gonna gain a lot by giving up a little. Speaking of co-creation, a big shout out and huge thank you to Kaylin Ellis for setting the vibe.
Watch part 5.
So, what are some good ways to make TikTok content while I'm on a shoot? This is one of my favorite routines, and it's packed with tons of tips and tricks on creating behind-the-scenes content. And really all you need is one of these. I mean these. This is prop glass. It's a special movie prop that we use on film and commercial sets.
When I'm on set directing, we've got expensive cameras, robotic arms, and truckloads of cool props on every shoot. But one thing I always bring to set is my phone. It's how I capture my creative and production process. My most successful TikToks have all just started with footage of me working on set, all shot on a phone, showing the process, and then I reveal the final high-end product. Creators, and especially brands more than ever, have this unique opportunity on TikTok just to be real with audiences.
That sounded rad though, those shatters. They must have sounded real good.
And this can be an opinion, a mistake, an origin story. You just want to share how you became what and who you are. So show your storyboard frames, your bloopers, rejected ideas. Don't just show the finished product. You gotta show people how you got there.
Great job flexing those creative muscles. You're made for TikTok now. And I'll see you next class.